Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Stockport. We're on the page of Bruno Bridges because I don't know, I just end up on this page sometimes when I don't really know who else to start on, and I just like looking at his beautiful face, to be honest. 151 appearances for Stockport. He's 24 years old now. He's still worth £800,000. He is wanted by a few clubs, like we said in the last episode. Forest and Preston are both interested in Bruno, our old boy Bruno, but yeah, we want to keep him a little bit longer, want to make sure he gets that testimonial. I think it's going to be a few more seasons yet. Thankfully, he's got a fairly long-term deal. 4 years left on his contract, and I think there's a 3-year extension clause there too. So in theory, he's got like 7 years left on his deal. We could keep him for a bloody long time if we really wanted to, but the plan is, of course, once he's got that testimonial, we can set him free into the world, because he'll probably want to leave, frankly, if he's not, because he's not going to be playing by the time that comes around, you'd think. That being said, he has made one substitute appearance in the Premier League this year, so keeping up his record at least of playing in every single season of this save so far. And that's another cool thing as well, I've just realised. He's the only player to have played in every single season of this save so far, I think, which is pretty damn impressive. He played in all 6 English football divisions for Stockport, 16 Premier League appearances last year, a goal and 2 assists too. Like a good season, to be honest. That's incredibly impressive. But the fact that he has played in every single season of this save so far is fantastic. That is correct, isn't it? Yes, all 8 years, Bruno Bridges has made at least one appearance. And I kind of want to keep that up for as long as we physically can, even if it is only a substitute appearance. But I think he'll get a start at some point this year. Kit Kat's injured at the moment. If Saferings was to get injured, Bruno's back in the team, lads. 50% of your penalties were scored by Bruno Bridges. Yeah, and it could have been 100% had the game had not buggered me over. Like some people say, sometimes it sims a little bit too fast and it doesn't. Yeah, it's a pain in the arse though when that happens. What I should have done though is just put him at the head of the list for penalties anyway, because it meant that if he wasn't on the pitch, our normal penalty taker would take it, and if he was, he'd take it. But that's just how it is, isn't it? Bruno Bridges stormed into his manager's office after the game and asked, "Why didn't you trust me, my child?" Well, I tell you what, I trust you now. I love the redemption story of his career. It's truly fantastic. Hopefully he doesn't fall back into it. Apparently he's been blacklisted from the local casino, so in theory that should be a part of his career that is now finished, and hopefully he can make some appearances and get somewhere with his career, you know? Declare for, I don't know, some really small... Declare for Angola, maybe. The board have also finished our upgrades for youth and training and agreed to another round of upgrades, which is going to cost, in total, if you include both, about £7 million. So for training and for youth facilities. Again, the data facilities have been upgraded again. I'm just smashing as much money into those as I can at the moment, because I want to make sure that we got the best youth facilities possible, because we've got so many young players. We want to make sure that they're going to have the maximum chance at success. Now, we've had one game off camera, and all I can say is, argh, for goodness sake. Anyway, moving on. The game was at home to Leeds United, and I start to wonder what the hell we can do anymore. Oh, this was so frustrating. We absolutely battered them for the full 90 minutes, and Abasolo gave us the lead after 34 minutes. Bice's header was saved, and Abasolo put in the rebound. We were brilliant on the night. Not quite so many chances. I mean, we still created a few. We still had at least 2 half chances and a couple of clear cuts as well. But and then Leeds just get one opportunity, bam, goal. And it's so frustrating. It really, really is. Because we did so well defensively. We limited them to very few shots. They didn't really do a lot in the game, but they just get one chance and it's in. And obviously that's down to concentration issues and whatnot and all sorts of things. It's just so frustrating when I know we're doing well. We're keeping them down to limited to no shots. We're creating lots of shots ourselves. And we're just not quite able to do it. These weren't loads of long shots. We were getting in good positions and taking our chances. Or not taking our chances is the problem. And it's the same crap that happened against Watford. We really need to sort this. Bicer had a poor day again. And I do wonder if maybe a different striker up top. I really don't know. Because Pedro didn't have a great game in this one either. And I just don't think the service was there. It was so frustrating. And now we've got games against Spurs and Man United, Spurs and Manchester City to deal with. It's a but there you go. We've had, swings and roundabouts. We had some poor phases like this last year, and we had some times where we were winning games we perhaps shouldn't have done. So hopefully we'll get the right side of that as well, because I don't want it to be a stagnating. I mean, I don't care. If it were to come 9th again, I wouldn't be too bothered as long as I saw progression in the players, And I think defensively, we've definitely got better this year. I mean, it leaves the league looking like this. We are 13th, but remember, we have a game in hand. So if we were to win, amazingly higher, against Spurs today, we would probably go up as high as 8th in the league. And we could have been 6th if we'd beaten that Leeds. If we won that Leeds game, we could have been 6th place. And we'd be sitting right now in 9th with plenty of chance to go up as high as 5th potentially today. But that's just how it is. Pedro's still in the top scorers, though, with 5 goals in 6 matches. That ain't bad. And 2 man of the match awards for him as well. Now, defensively as well, we've not done too badly. We've conceded, I think, 5 goals in our 6 matches. That is a lot better than last year. Obviously, they're the favourites, but they play that 4-4-1-1, and I'm tempted to go with our 1DM system because it worked well against them last time, and it seems to as well. So I think we might try it today because we beat them with it at Edgeley Park last season, and you never know what we can do today. So with that in mind, I'm tempted to just go with the same lineup, but do we drop out Bisa? Do we go with maybe Liam Miller up top today? Give us a bit of extra passing ability and someone that's a little bit faster, a bit more composed in that area. Have him and Pedro on the team, maybe switch them around a little bit. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking anyway. The rest of the team I'm sort of happy with. I wanted to play Puimao, but he had an injury and now he's back. But yeah, problems there. So is it Kubat or is it Davidson? I kind of want to play Andy Davidson, give him some football because it would give us an extra passing player in that midfield area. The rest of the team I'm pretty happy with though. Bednar, Roussel, Talha and safe footing with Wilson in goal, of course, who's done a really good job this season. He's getting like 7.2s every game now and that's showing. He's making big saves. So that's probably what we're going to do for today. Let's just take a look at Spurs though. Yeah, so they're going to play this type of system, which makes sense. So we'll go after Christian Eriksen and go from there. Personally, I think this is going to be a very, very difficult game. We've got a couple of difficult ones here, but we just need to get out the other side, you know. We're going to do Everton as the next live com episode. So there's a few games in between there where we can try and iron things out a little bit. There's always going to be growing problems as we bring in so many new players into the team. I want to get to the point where this all turns green before matches where they're really on board. But today, anything but a defeat is a good result for us at this point. As much as we want to challenge for that top half, winning and taking any points off of the big six is always going to be a bonus rather than an expectation, and it's well headed away actually. Raimundo. Oh my god, they've played it straight to him. Swear it back across. Abasolo. Oh, what a chance. He just dwelled on it a little too long. Oh, it's a really poor ball. Pedro of all people as well. Haaland. Out wide, they've got men surging through the middle. Oh god, look at the space in the middle of the pitch. It's through and over the bar. Okay, half-time, most importantly, 0-0. We're still in the match. Wilson has done his job. Let's see what we can improve. So Spurs, I mean, this is what we're seeing right now. Number 13, Lozano is getting all over the place, but I think we also might want to go after 15 a little bit too. What I might do is turn off ball into the box, because against Spurs, we're not getting enough pressure on them to make that work, and it might just encourage someone to just take a little shot occasionally. Stop trying to sort of walk the ball into the net so much in this match, and hopefully try to... The plan in the second half is to deny them more chances and try to fashion something ourselves. I feel like they will eventually grind us down. Oh, and there it is. Stephen Coyle. Bit annoying to concede from a free kick, really, but there you go. We trail here at New White Hart Lane from a bloody free kick. I suppose we could have gone stay on feet, but then against Spurs, you can't really do that. That's poor defending to allow that. Goalkeeper Wilson, I don't think there's much you can do about that. It's 1-0 Spurs. Ah, dear. Bednar's throw. It's going to come back to him. Miller could get into a good position here. Maybe Miller up top is another mistake here, where he's not really provided much of a focal point. Pellegrini bringing it forward for Spurs. Players all over the shop. Bednar does fantastically well. Abasolo, can he set us away? Not really, but he still might. Pedro's done well. Hold on to the ball, and now he's lost it. He's won it back again. Go on, get a ball in, Peds. Ball in. Miller! Oh, Liam Miller. First actual chance for him. He's coming off soon. That's the frustrating thing about it. If we don't concede that free kick, we're getting away with a 0-0 here. It's just little tiny margins. We're actually looking a lot better defensively, and... it's just the tiniest little things just aren't quite going right for us at the moment. But we haven't done enough going forward. I think a 0-0 would have been the best result we could have hoped for at this point. And there we go, actually. The final whistle's gone. Spurs 1, Stockport 0. We didn't create enough chances to score a goal. That was self-evident. And it's just frustrating that we defended well enough for the most part, but then they got the free kick. But still, it's only a 1-goal defeat. We're keeping the goals down. We're just not scoring enough of them at the moment. That's our problem at the moment. Right, on to Man City, I guess, we're with Leicester in between. Come back for that. So just quickly, off camera, we had our third round Carabao Cup match against Leicester. Still a bit disappointing, really. They got a goal and then just basically peppered us from long-range shots for the rest of the game. John Okoro actually played a really decent performance in this one. It was a bit of a shame, really, but with the rotated side, we couldn't expect much more than that, unfortunately, and out we go. But the board are happy. We reached where we wanted to reach, and that's the most important thing. However... in the training sessions, after that, Wilson sprained a knee ligament and is going to miss 6 weeks. So the goalkeeper, the reason that we're doing so well comparatively defensively at the moment, Wilson is now going to be missing for 6 weeks. So that's just bloody fantastic. Things are just going superbly well at the moment. We really do need to turn this around. I don't know what's changed. So things not looking good for us at the moment. We're going to have to obviously rotate the squad around massively, as we already know. So we'll just take a look at what... I mean, it doesn't really matter what City are doing, because we're doing this. We're defending to the hilt today. But we will do a quick pick anyway to move everybody around. Really? Shanahan over Molden? No, I trust... no, I don't. Because if I put him in and he does something stupid, people will be like, ah! So, Shanahan. Fine. Here it is. Miller is not starting up top for us today. I don't think it was the correct decision to put him up top against Spurs, and I think that we're going to have to go back to Bisa. I know Paulin's done well, but he's played against weaker sides when he's played, so it's a bit of a misnomer. Pedro, Abasolo, Gribbin, Do I want to go Gribben or do I want to go Turil? We'll give Callum Gribben a chance here. Pusic and Dyer in these positions. Do I want someone more creative, perhaps? Surely Regan Booty would be the one there. Booty and Dyer to sit there would be okay, I think. Everyone else, Bednar, Roussel, Talha, Severings. That's all right, I think. It's not the best lineup, but I'm just... Wilson! Gonna get a core on the bench, though. So for today, that's the lineup. On the bench, Puimal, Dimitrov, Turil, Bolina, Makengo, John Okoro, and Liam Miller. This is just shut up shop and hope. You know, we've beaten them at the Etihad. We've beaten Liverpool playing this system. Against Spurs, we played the other system when we beat them. So it can be done. I just think that with the way we are at the moment, it's going to be a difficult one, innit? By much, I wouldn't have thought, though. I feel like this is shaping up to be one of those seasons where we just can't quite click. I don't think we're going to be getting relegated or anything like that. I feel like there's still going to be enough crap at the bottom to keep us comfortably safe with a few wins. We are still the 6th or even 5th best defence in the Premier League at the moment, which is great. That really is a step up from last season. It's just we've not quite got it going forward at the moment. And I don't think that's down to the tactics, because we've got better defenders, the tactics are the same. So I suggest that we just haven't quite found the right combination in the forward positions just yet to get that momentum like we had last year. Pedro obviously is a shoo-in, but I'm just we'll see, you know. I mean, this is proper hit and hope. But again, if we can keep the scoreline down, stop, you know, don't concede like 4 goals or something. We've been very, very good defensively this season. I think we've only conceded 2 goals in 1 match, which was the one against Stoke. Talha cleared, Bednar cleared again. And hello, Abasolo's picked it up. We've got 3 on 3. Come on, lads, what can you do? Slips it around the side for Bisa. Can he pull it back for someone? He might. He might. Abasol! What a chance that was. That was a real opportunity. You had a 3 on 3 against them there. We're so good. The way we... Oh, God. This is exactly like that game last year, where we had a chance at one end, should have done better, and then Man City got at the other end and scored, and Pellegrini has given them the lead, all because Bisa couldn't put a half decent ball in. This is a good ball from Voss in behind. Defender gets completely flat-footed, and Pellegrini, he's not going to miss from there, is he? It's 1-0 after 1 minute. We've gone from... Bisa brings it down, he's through, and he's scored! Josef Bisa, first goal of the season. Maybe he just needed a little bit of confidence, score himself a goal, and maybe he can hit the form he was last year. I know he only got 16 goals last year, but it was definitely our best. It's just, he's picked the ball up and dribbled straight through. I know the other players are all offside, but nobody comes to get Bisa. It's 1-1 at Edgeley Park. Josef Bisa with the goal. I still feel we're going to lose, but at least we've offered something going forward today. Pedro, yes, lad. Oh, well played. Into the channel for Bisa. Can he get across? He does. Abasolo! It's in the back of the net! Stockport 2, Manchester City 1, and Abasolo. And Bisa has made up for that misplaced cross earlier today. This is wonderful from Pedro as well, outside of the foot. He's now scored a goal and set one up. They didn't mark up Abasolo at the back. This is still a very difficult finish, though. On the full volley, near post, it's 2-1 at Edgeley Park, and we are in front. Yes, lads, come on! This is not over yet, though. City are still City, but we've at least shown a bit more attacking threat today, which is very, very pleasant. Abasolo does well. Uh-oh, breakaway. This is where City... they keep... that. Oh, my God, it's happened again. Do we drop deeper? But the thing is, I don't see how dropping deeper makes any difference here. They're just not actually... Like, when Sane gets the ball here, I kind of know exactly what he's going to try and do, because it's the same way they scored the last goal. But Pellegrini is just outrunning the defender. And maybe if we're a little bit deeper, do we drop a tiny little bit, maybe? I think sometimes with some players, like Pellegrini, you just can't really stop them if they're deciding to score, you know? Voss, well blocked again. The pressure is mounting on us now, and I think that might be because we've dropped a little bit deeper, and I don't know if that's the best idea. We'll reassess at half-time. Because I think that the issue wasn't the defensive line, it was the tracking of Pellegrini. And obviously if this comes back to bite us, then it does. But we didn't look like we were going to create anything anymore, because we were just getting deeper and deeper, and I think we were allowing too many long shots then, which are causing corners. And we don't want to allow long shots. Just trying to flood this area with players to prevent... Oh, God, he's through. Nope. Safelinks does well. He's found Bisa as well. Breakaway chance, perhaps. Oh, what a touch from Josef Bisa. He's through. He's got Pedro out wide. Can he dig a cross out? He can. Abasolo, he's done it again. It's 3-2. Stockport 2, Manchester City 3, and Abasolo scores his 2nd of the night, and we've caught them on the break for the 2nd time. This touch here from Bisa to take it inside, that's what makes this a goal. His pass out to Pedro isn't great, but Pedro's decision to just whip this in early, and another first-time strike from Abasolo. He struggled for goals. It's 3-2 to Stockport. Come on, lads. I don't want to go defensive, though, because it's only going to allow the pressure onto us more. I just want to keep playing on the counter, which is what we're doing, and hope that we can do it again. Bisa, here he goes. Out wide for Abasolo. Can he dig a cross out? He might be able to. Pedro's in there, and he should be doing better. That should be 4-2. Comes back for Jesus. He's going to cut inside and shoot. You'd feel wonderful work from Bednar again. Oh, breakaway chance again. Everybody, it's 3-on-2. Pedro is going to look out wide. Abasolo's through again. Can he find another shot on goal? He does, but Ederson saves it. We look so good on the break. It's unbelievable. The reason I don't want to go defensive is because we're still offering something on the break at the moment, and I don't want that to disappear. I want to make sure that we're still very, very dangerous going forward so that they can't push too hard. Pedro, can he dig out another cross? He does. Abasolo has put it over the bar. That should have been 4. Sort of. We've been really, really good. If anything, the better side in this second half. Jesus now. Can't get the tackles in. How has he done that? Voss, and it's... How has he done that? There's 3 players around him, and he somehow managed to get that situation under control. That's just pure Pellegrini here. Watch when he gets the ball. Like, how are we not defending this? Oh my god. Once that's opened up, this is just a simple strike from Voss, and again, that's straight down the middle. I feel like Wilson saves that without a problem, and there we go. Bednar into the channel again. Have we got another goal in this? Bednar's ball. Bice's header over the bar. You're better than that. Jesus all the way through, and Sane can turn. Don't let him turn. Don't let Voss shoot. Almeida. And Pellegrini's in again, and it's 4-3 to City. I don't know what to do. I think at times we look really, really good. The issue has just been Pellegrini is a better player than players we have. We should be dealing with this in situations. We do well to deal with this here. They don't track the run from Almeida properly, and that's Abasolo's fault. But when this ball's played across, we should be getting in front of him there. He's just so good. Honestly, hand on heart, I feel like we were a Wilson away from a result of note today. Miller's through. Can he see it through for Bicer? Oh my god! How? Dyer, edge of the area. Safe rings out wide. Can he find a cross? Goes short for Dyer. Is Meta available? Tal has one of them. Can he score? It's deflected. It's hit the bar. There you go. Stockport 3, Man City 4. Pellegrini. I feel like we were a Wilson away. Some of those shots, I feel like Wilson would have saved them, and we... Arsenal just beat Stoke 7-1. So you kind of see what there is to deal with below us. Next episode, though, I want to do Everton because I feel like they were a rival for us in what I actually hope will be towards the end of the year. Off camera, we've got a few more winnable games now. This is where it starts to get a bit, in theory, better. Wolves away, Fulham at home, Leicester away will be tough, but Southampton at home, Newcastle away, coming back for Everton. There's definitely points on the board here. What's that, 5 games off camera? I want 10 points from those 5 games to push us on to 18 points and get us nice and clear. Or somewhere around that margin, basically. I just want to see us get wins when we deserve to get wins. Hopefully we can pick this up again. That's 5 games without winning all competitions now. We need to step it up a little bit. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this episode, if nothing else, it was an incredibly fun match in front of 28,000 people, our record attendance. So there's something to be said for that. I just don't know how we were going to get much more out of that game. I think it just wasn't our day. If you've enjoyed it, drop a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next episode for Everton at home, what will hopefully be us sort of solidify mid-table again now. Hopefully we can get a few victories under our belt, because it's not been good, has it? I'll see you guys soon. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.